What sets man apart from his fellow creatures on this earth is his inherent curiosity about examining almost every aspect of his existence. And trying to shed some light on some of these aspects, we are back once again with your favorite weekly inter-school science quiz quest. And we have with us here Mr. G.S. Rautela, who is the director of Nehru Science Centre, Mumbai. Welcome, sir.
Hello.
Mr. Rautela, I believe this is the end of the number of shows you will be doing with us, and today is the very last.
Yes.
Well, let's hope we have a very interesting round of quizzing with you here today. And introducing the teams to you, on my right are the girls from Shri Shikshayatan, that's the 𝐶𝐞𝐦𝐨𝐬 team, and you are?
I'm Shri from Shri Shikshayatan School.
Shri, when the quiz is in progress, please speak a little louder, all right? Okay. Yes, and you are?
I'm Kendriya Vidyalaya from Shri Shikshayatan.
Yes.
Hi, this is Shudipta Mandal from Shri Shikshayatan.
Welcome to our show. And on my left are the boys from Kendriya Vidyalaya, Fort William, that is the C.V. Raman team, and you are?
Shubhodip Maulik representing KV Fort William.
Hi, I'm Manish from KV Fort William.
Hi, it's Rahul from KV Fort William Science Stream.
Welcome. 7 questions in all, 4 of them are direct, 3 on the buzzer. In the direct questions, 20 points for questions answered correctly, 15 seconds to answer every question. At the end of those 15 seconds, if teams you do not answer, we go to your other counterpart team here. 20 points for every correct answer, 10 on passes. More about that as we get along. The first question will be for the 𝐶𝐞𝐦𝐨 team. Girls from Shri Shikshayatan, that's the 𝐶𝐞𝐦𝐨 team. Are you ready for your first question?
Yes.
Mr. Rautela? Yes. Please go ahead.
Well, I have egg white in this, okay, and I have a rotor. When I rotate this at low speed, and when I increase the speed, there is a depression. When I reduce the speed, you find it rises up. Okay? When I speed, there is a depression. When I reduce it again, it rises up. Now the question to you is, why does the liquid behave this way?
Well, this is due to the centrifugal force.
Yeah.
When the when it is rotating with a low
Fast
speed,
or slow?
With a slow speed,
Yeah.
then what happens is the centrifugal speed of the force of the particles of the egg white is low. So and when it's high, then it has a large force acting outward. So it tends to go outwards. So it rises up, making a depression at the center, because all the particles are moving outwards.
Okay, but that is at the high speed. At low speed, why does it rise up?
Low
See,
speed.
there is a rise in the middle.
The center sinks lower when it's at high speed.
Yeah.
The sides go up. The question is, why does it become level at a slow speed?
At a slow speed, the centrifugal force is not enough. It's enough, but it's not very much. That's why.
You're partially correct, but let's go to the second team if they can give a correct answer to this.
I think that when it is rotated at high velocity, then the angular velocity at the extreme ends is higher, so it rises quickly upwards. While it is the angular velocity is slower in the middle portion, so it sinks back.
No. Anybody in the audience would like to try? Yes.
You would like to try? Yes, please come. Did they have a partially correct answer?
Yes, I think I will give. Let's see.
We'll talk about it. Hold the mic. What's your name?
Myself, Abhishek. I am from APG school.
Yes, Abhishek, please come behind there.
Now, as we are rotating it in a slow speed, so it's a centrifugal force is being generated, better known as pseudo force. Now that depends. The formula for which is half mv/r. So more the velocity, more the force, which tends to push the water molecule or whatever it is, the particles in the outward direction. So if the velocity is high, the force of the outward force will be more, and the velocity is low, the outward force will be very much less.
Okay, that's fine, but tell me why at the low speed it is rising up the shaft. See that? There's a rise at the center at low speed?
So reason behind is that it is in a container. The egg white is contained in a container. So when it's rotating at a high speed, all the more molecules are being pushed outwardly, because of which, and because of the
But then why
container, they are
at
not
low,
able.
at low speed, why it rises up at the center, or tries to rise the shaft rather. So that's not a quite a correct answer. I think we will give them 20 points for their partial answer. But I would like to clarify the answer of this. Why at low speed? These are viscoelastic liquids.
Yes.
These viscoelastic liquids, they have a tendency at low speed, because the force, viscous force is higher, so it tries to cling to the shaft, come to the center because of the pull, because adhesion between the shaft and the liquids. So at low speed the liquid tries to rise. At high speed, because of centrifugal force, as you said, the liquid is thrown out, and at the center there is a depression. Okay? So that's the correct answer for this.
20 points then to the...
I think they can see this while beating the egg at home. At low speed you will find that rotor, the egg rises in that. Yes. Because you can't generate enough speed to see the depression. Maybe you could, if you have a sharp mixer.
Well, Mr. Rotala, all I can say that if you had a frying pan here, maybe you could have made an omelette for us.
Oh yes, you can take it home if
Thank
you like.
I guess I'll just content myself with giving 20 points to the JC team. Boys from CV Raman team, next question is for you. And now the first of the direct questions for the CV Raman team.
Your question is, a shaving blade, when I put on water horizontally, it floats, and when I put it vertically, it sinks. Can you tell why does it happen so?
The basic principle is that whenever a body is immersed in liquid, liquid exerts a buoyant force on it. When you gently let the blade in horizontally, then the buoyant force acting on the blade has greater surface area to act on. But when you dip it vertically, it has less surface area to act on. So the force becomes greater and it sinks into the water.
Now, would you like to try?
Well, when the blade is put horizontally, then it has a greater surface area, and so it experiences greater thrust.
That's what they say.
They said that.
Due to surface tension.
No, they didn't say. You say that.
The surface tension is more.
Come on, Shurunjana, say what you're saying quickly.
Well, I can explain it by buoyancy.
In?
Buoyancy, by buoyancy.
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 That's what they try to explain. Well, I don't think anybody in the audience would give a correct answer.
We have many people in the audience with the right answer. Yes, you want to come up again? Yet again, please. You're almost making a habit of this.
Yes, sir.
Welcome back, yes.
Thank you, sir. Sir, actually, this is water. It has a particular surface tension.
Right.
And a particular amount of pressure is required to break the surface tension.
Yeah.
When it's put this horizontally, the pressure is very less since the mass, the weight is same, but the surface area is more.
Yeah.
But when it's put in the slanting way, only the edge of the blade, which has a very less surface area, is put there. So pressure is much more, which is very much enough to break the surface tension.
That's correct. So you didn't say surface tension.
Shurunjana, you mentioned that and you did not go ahead with what you were saying. Anyway, Mr. Rotala, would you like to?
Yeah, this is a simple question of surface tension. The surface tension, because of the area is larger, and larger area, larger surface tension, so it is able to support that, and the body is not able to break. In vertical case, as he said, because the surface area is less, so surface tension is less and is able to break through and go down and sink.
Is that also how most things float in the water?
Well, no, there is no surface tension, not that much. There is related to buoyancy and volume and the mass.
What about how insects walk on the water?
Yes, there are water skaters.
Water skaters.
Yes, so they do utilize this technique.
Well, neither team scoring there, and we have another memento for you. Thank you. Thank you. Welcome back. You're watching Quest, the weekly inter-school science quiz brought to you by the National Council of Science Museums and Doordarshan Kendra, Kolkata. Third question today is a direct question for the 𝐺𝐶 team, who've scored 20 points so far. Boys from C.V. Raman yet to score. Your question, 𝐺𝐶. Mr. Rotala.
Well, I have two wheels here, two rings rather, one with a half cut, another is complete. Now both of them I make vertical, they fall down, they are unstable. And both of them if I roll, they are very stable. Now the question is, why in vertical position? Don't try to answer with the way it is moving. I am asking for stability. Why does the wheel while rolling is more stable than while standing?
Because the CG keeps on changing. The center of gravity. The center of gravity keeps on changing.
Say here, topples down.
5 seconds.
This topples down. When I roll it.
It's the CG.
Your time's up, Suranjana. Hurry up.
When actually it's we are trying to make it standing, the CG is not in the CG center of gravity and the center of mass. They try to actually the center of the mass is above it, so it's unstable. And when we are just trying to roll it, what happens is they when I roll it moves fast, so the center of gravity just coincides at the center of the ring.
It changes. Would you like to try?
So when it's kept on the table, the center of mass tries to get closer to the surface, so it falls down. And in the
while rolling.
While rolling.
So actually, so what happens? So when while rolling, so the center of mass varies. Sir, like if it is here, then after a roll, it comes here.
It displaces linearly. So it is
so
not
actually, it doesn't allow the gravity to act on it.
I'm sure somebody in the audience will have better answer for this. Yes.
Yes. Why don't you come?
You have seen your cycle. How is it stable while running?
What's your name?
I'm Nikunj from APJ school.
Yes, Nikunj.
So in the case of rolling, so when it starts to roll, so the lower part friction. So it comes back, and the rolling friction acts in the forward direction. So which propels the disc in the
Why
forward
stable?
direction.
Why doesn't fall left and right?
So translation of the center of mass.
Yeah, would anybody like to try?
I think Mr. Rotella, you could give us that explanation.
I think there is somebody else there raising the hand. Anybody? Yes, again.
Yes, Nikunj, you can go back. Welcome back.
Thank you, sir.
Yes, Arko.
So actually, when a body is rolling, when a body is stagnant, there is no moment of inertia in it. And then gravity can actually actuate its pull in the center of mass and can topple it over. But when it's rolling, it already has a lot of moment of inertia since it's in rotational motion. And we know that when a body is in rotational motion, it tends to continue its line of movement, which is due to the fact that gravity, which when acts upon the body, which has already a lot of moment of inertia, it rather gives it some sideward movement but cannot topple it over.
Okay, there is some force which takes it. What balances the force, toppling force?
Well, neither team scoring then, and we're going to be back very shortly with the next question. $20 points to the 𝐺𝐶 team, C.V. Raman team. You're yet to get off the mark. Here's your last direct question.
You have seen photochromatic lenses. Okay, I have one of that here. You find that when I switch on the light, this becomes darker in brownish color, and this plain glass doesn't become. Okay, this is plain, and this becomes little darker. This is darker in blackish color, or say bluish color. Now the question is, what makes these lenses to become darker, either brown or violet or bluish when they are exposed to light?
I think with the lens, some materials are used in this so as they absorb light of particular wavelength, and it has a darker appearance because the rays coming out of it are not so luminous.
Yeah. Would you like to try? No, that's not quite correct answer.
Girls?
Anybody in the audience? At the back there?
Right in the back? Yes, why don't you come? What's your name?
I'm Mayak Nagar from APJ school.
Yes, ma'am.
Actually, on the photochromatic lens, there is silver oxide, coating of silver oxide. And so, when light falls on it, it blackens.
No. Anybody would like to give the correct? Well, in case of brownish lenses, it's silver bromide, which are photosensitive compounds. So when light falls on it, ultraviolet falls on it, what happens is the silver and bromine gets separated, and the bromine ion initially then converts into bromine atom, and it remains very close to silver anyway. So when that light is taken off, the again recombines, loses that energy, recombines and forms silver bromide again. That's why you are able to again get a clear glass. Okay? So it's ultraviolet light of the sun which makes them that the photo sensitive reaction. Okay? And very quicker in the ultraviolet light.
Well, that's in the brown one. What about
okay, and this is silver iodide.
Silver iodide.
That's why you get little bluish violet color. Okay?
Good answer, I guess, Mr. Rotela.
Yeah,
good question. No team scoring, scores remaining exactly where they were. That's the girls from J.C. Bose team are on 20, boys from C.V. Raman yet to score. And we'll be back with the buzzer round shortly. In the buzzer round, 3 questions in all, plus 20 if you get it right after hitting the buzzer, and minus 10 if you get it wrong. Remember teams, you must have an answer ready whenever you are ready to go for the buzzer. Mr. Rotel, are you ready?
Yes, I'm
yes.
ready. Well, I have 2 tuning forks, both of them reading 512 as its frequency. All right. When I just strike them, and one of the tuning fork I have put little masking tape at the ends. White at the center. Why do you get a reverberating sound?
Yes, boys from C.V. Raman.
Actually, sir, the case in the tuning fork which has a black substance,
Yeah.
sir, actually the frequency is changed, sir.
Okay.
So, sir, a kind of beat is produced, sir.
You are very right. You get 20 points.
Wonderful answer there, Rahul.
Well done. Just for a clarification, will the frequency come down or go up?
Sir, it will, sir, come down, sir.
Very good. That's correct answer. So they get 20 points.
Well done.
No chance for the correct.
Anything to add, Mr.
Well,
Rotela?
2 sound sources, if their frequency is very close and difference up to 20 hertz, they form beats. Okay? This is what exactly happened. By masking, I reduced the frequency of the tuning fork. As a result, there was beat formation was possible. Okay.
Well, the boys drawing level then on that very quick reaction and going for the buzzer, 20 points to each. We'll be back with the next question shortly. And now the second of the buzzer questions with both teams lying even Stevens. That's 20 points each. Mr. Rotella.
Yeah. In this jar, I have some soil, and I have a pointed nail, or you can say it's an angle.
Would you like me to hold this for you?
Yeah. If it's a pointed side down, if I hammer it, see how much it goes in. Initially a little more, now it doesn't go. Can you tell me why it is not possible to further hammer it even though it is very pointed?
Ten seconds. 5. Neither team going for the buzzer. Anyone in the audience?
No scientific explanation.
No takers in the audience at all?
Anybody is trying to become civil engineer?
Sir, can we try now?
Well, you lost out. You won't get points anymore, Shubhadeep, but you can try.
Sir, when we have hammered it, sir, once, sir, the substance gets more compact, sir. It will resist, sir. The resistance force will be greater, sir. Sir, it would resist any further change, sir. It would resist any further change in it.
Well, no, that's not the correct answer.
When you point, sir,
I'll give you the right answer. When it is initially, when I am trying to force this rod into the soil, what is happening? The force which I am applying, one, it is being given to this tip to go down. Another, it is also getting distributed to the surrounding soil. As you go down, more soil is available, more force gets distributed to the surrounding, and less force is given to the pointed tip to go down. So as a result, a time comes when it is not able to go for any further.
Good explanation. Mr. Rotella, tell me something. Haven't we seen something similar when they do pile driving in construction, since you mentioned civil engineering?
Yes, that's the reason I gave you. In civil engineering, as the pile goes deeper and deeper, the rod size becomes thinner and thinner. And as above, and on the top of the soil, you find the thicker rods are used for reinforcement. And as you go down, thinner rods are used for reinforcement. This is exactly this, because the soil pressure is so good that that itself helps you to build, give strength to the column. Okay.
Well, this shows us practical uses of science in modern industry. 20 points to each team. Onwards to the next question. And now, the grand finale. Both teams lying exactly on the same score, 20 points each. The last question, anything can happen. Mr. Rotella, what do you have for us?
Well, it's a very interesting electronic circuit where there are 7 LEDs that are forming a line, and there is some message has been coded and is stored. But this circuit is break and make. When I press this, you find certain letters are seen.
Wow. Welcome to Quest.
Quest. All right. So question to you is, how I am able to make it? How do you read this letter from one line?
Excuse me, sir, can you repeat it, sir, please?
The question is, when I'm oscillating this, you find message written as welcome to Quest. Are you able to read it? Okay. The question to you is, how it is possible from one line to read a message?
Five seconds. Any takers in the audience?
Since it was moving.
No takers in the audience. Mr. Rotella, I guess you'll have to do the honors again.
Well, as I told you, there is make and break circuitry here. When I am oscillating, I am making and breaking. All right. The message which welcome to Quest is stored in the IC. Now that is fed by dissecting the letters vertically. So it's kind of in a television how it's done, scanning of lines horizontally. In this case, it is done vertically. So you slice the letter vertically, and that one is sent. If I could oscillate it to the persistence of vision of human eye, that is 1/16 of a second. Okay. So you will be able to make that previous image will remain in your eyes and you will be able to see the full later. This is the technique they use in printers. In printers, the inkjet and the dots which are hit on the paper, they slice the letter vertically and they keep on dotting or hitting the paper. In that way, the way the letter has been sliced.
In a desk jet printer?
Yes, inkjet printer or even
bubble jet.
Dot matrix printers.
Yes, okay.
Yeah.
Well, good question there, Mr. Rautela. The final score tally, 20 points to each team. Boys, if you will permit me, the girls first. JC Bose team, that's the girls from Shri Shikshayatan. Thank you for being on our show. Suranjana, Chandrima and Shudipta. On the same score are the CV Raman team, that is the boys from Kendriya Vidyalaya, Fort William, Shubhadeep, Manish and Rahul. With that, we've come to the end of yet another leg of Quest for You. This episode is significant for us in more ways than one. Mr. G.S. Rautela, who is the director of Nehru Science Centre, Mumbai, will be leaving us, and from next time we'll have somebody else, but we must give a very warm round of applause to Mr. Rautela. Mr. Rautela, please.
Thank you very much. Good.
Sir, it's been a pleasure having you here with us in Kolkata, and we hope you've enjoyed Quest as much as we've enjoyed working with you, sir.
Oh, thank you.
A small memento
Thank you
for you,
very
sir.
much.
We hope you've enjoyed watching our show. Please do write in to us. Our address, very much the same as before. We are exactly where we were. Quest, care of Doordarshan Kendra, 18/3 Uday Shankar Sarani, Kolkata 95. We'll see you again with 2 new schools, 6 new faces. Sorry, you should correct that. It will be 7 new faces because we'll have another quiz master for you next week. Till then, it's goodbye from all of us.